Hey everybody, it is Saturday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you to all our Star Wars fans, but more importantly, it is the first Saturday in May, and what does that mean, guys? Kentucky Derby Day. I love Derby Day. I love the ponies, love betting on them, and I'll tell you what, we have got the best pick of the day coming up. So guys, let's get right into it. The weather is going to be a little bit of a factor. We've been looking at track conditions. For those of you that follow us on Facebook, you see that Raphael out of our handicapping team in Toronto put up a bit of an outline yesterday, courtesy of USA Today. I think we're going to go a little bit different today, guys. You can always make your own choices, but here's what I like today. I like the number 3 horse by my standards. This horse is opened at 15 to 1, probably go off at about 12 to 1, which is a beautiful, beautiful price. Now, this horse is ridden by Gabriel Saez and is trained by W. Brett Calhoun. Those guys have a great relationship and a great history, and that speaks a lot in a race like this. Now, given the track conditions, first of all, this horse has had a nice rest coming off of his last victory. We think he is going to come out strong. So that 3 horse, we're going to say, first of all, take a win place on that as your basic bet. But guys, here's how we're going to make some real money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to key that 3 horse in the first place in my Super Fectas and my Trifectas. And the 4 horses that we're going to box with that 3 horse in the winning position are the 1, the 6, the 8, and the 16. Now, I also don't mind taking an exacta with keying the 3 to those 4 horses or taking 3 to the board. That thing is going to pay really nice, and maybe you get a big horse, a 40, 50 to 1 horse coming in second. We saw it last year. Those supers and tries paid big with an 85 to 1 shot coming in last year. So guys, key the 3 with 1, 6, 8, and 16. You can also box those all together. If you do a $1 super box with those 5 horses, that's a $120 bet. That thing's going to pay in the thousands. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go crazy on this race because I love it. I love Derby Day. Now, basketball, let's get into that. What a quadruple overtime game last night. I was up late watching that thing. We had a winner. We told you to take the Denver Nuggets plus the 4 points. We didn't go on the money line, thank goodness. They had a lot of shots to win it straight up. What a hell of a game. Man, those guys must have been tired at the end of that thing. We had that winner. We also had the winner on the Islanders losing last night. We were on the other side of that game, so hell of a series there. Tonight in basketball, though, we are going to take a look at this Golden State-Houston game. They are back in Houston. James Harden, did you guys see his eyes? His eyes are red. He is not feeling well. They say he can barely see. You got to be able to see. You got to be able to pass and shoot. I don't think he is going to be as ready as that team needs him to be tonight. So Golden State, there's some really interesting lines on this game tonight. So we're going to do some different picks for you here. We're going to say to take Golden State plus 2 in the first quarter and the money line plus 140. Love that. Again, these lines are all courtesy of Pinnacle. If you're not getting these lines, click the banner above my head, open up an account right away. You got to get the best lines. The first half line plus 3 for Golden State and plus 148 on the money line. Take that. That's going to be our biggest play. And then in the game, they are also plus 3. Very rarely do you ever see the first half and the game line the same. They're also plus 3 on Pinnacle, plus 136. So that's what we're saying. We're saying make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bets on that game, guys. They're going to cash. And then in hockey, we have got 2 big games tonight. The Boston Bruins are back home, minus 135, minus 1.5, plus 203. That's going to be our pick. And also take them in the first period, minus 0.5 goal, plus 170. I've given you guys a lot of things to bet on tonight, but you can't win big unless you play a bunch of games. So you can also hook these up on some parlays. If you get these plus monies, and I got a special insider pick coming up for you guys too, I'll tell you how to get it. And then the final game, we've got the San Jose Sharks at home tonight against Colorado. I love San Jose in this spot. They are minus 130, minus 1.5 in the game, plus 205. Let's look for an empty netter. I see this being a 4-2, 5-2, maybe even a 5-3 kind of game. So we're going to say take the a minus 1.5 plus 205. I like the game over 5.5, and first period is minus 0.5 goal for San Jose, plus 167. So guys, If you want to get my special insider play, if you go to gamechangers.ca at the bottom of the page, there's a form to fill out. We're going to be emailing you some picks. So in there, we've got our updated picks and plays on the Kentucky Derby and a special big bookie busting 3-team parlay. Guys, we are out to bust the bookie. We're going to get that money from Pinnacle. Hope you have a great weekend.